What is good, everybody? It is your boy Super Saiyan Cab back with another skill test for you guys. Now, this is the first evasive skill test I've ever done. So if there's ways that I can make it better or things that I missed, because also these are two moves that I've never used. So if there's ways I can make the evasive test better all in all, or things that I missed on these moves, leave it down below in the comments, because I'm always wanting to get better. I always want to get better at my videos. So please, again, if you see anything I can improve on, let me know down below in the comments. But again, we will be testing hyper movement against time skip tremor pulse, I believe. And also later on, guys, stay tuned. I'll probably be bringing some Road to Boruto matches later on as well, so stay tuned for that. But now let's get into the skill test between time skip tremor pulse and hyper movement. Alright, this test is clearly going to be a little bit different than normal ones, but we're still going to test for damage. Now, time skip tremor pulse does 763 damage. Now let's see what it does against an ultimate attack, because basically the only time you use evasives are usually against ultimates, depending on the type of evasive you have. But as you see, time skip tremor pulse does not usually connect when people use ultimates. It just misses. Like as you're about to see right here, change it to ultimate attack 2. Yeah, it processes that kind of slow though. It'll do its other one right here. It just misses. But on slow ones, slow ultimates like that, when you do get behind them, you can stamina break them just by holding down triangle or Y, and is like breaking a heavy guard. But this move will work against super attacks, and like if they're just punching you, yes, you will be able to evade them and the kick will land. But again, guys, you have to understand that evasives are really only used, at least in my opinion, against ultimate attacks, and they will miss against the ultimate. And some ultimates are so quick that when you miss, you are left wide open basically. Like the ×4 Kaioken Kamehameha, for example. If you miss with that attack, if you miss with the time skip, which you most likely will, you will be left wide open for an attack and be easily attacked, and basically have to waste more stamina just to get out of an attack. So honestly, I really don't suggest this evasive. Like, yes, it'll get you out of moves because it'll put you on the other side of the map, but all in all, I do not recommend this evasive. It is not very good in my opinion. But now let's get into hyper movement. Alright, now let's test out hyper movement for damage, and clearly it does more damage than time skip tremor pulse by like 400. This hyper movement does 1145 damage. Now let's change the training setting so he does his ultimate attack to see how this move works against ultimates, because again, basically that is the only time you will be using evasives. And okay, it didn't break it that time for some reason. Hold on, let's do it again. And as you can see, hyper movement is an evasive that is a lot of people like to use to break stamina. A lot of people like to use it to break their opponent's stamina while they're using their ultimate, because it is an evasive that gets behind them and breaks their stamina. But at the same time, as you saw right there, you can do that. You can do the little burst dash thing and hit it twice, get behind them, and you will break their stamina the same exact way. Now, of course, hyper movement will work when you are getting hit, as opposed to the burst dash, as you saw right there. When you get hit before you pull it off, it clearly will not work. But if you pull it off before you get hit, you will be able to break their stamina the same way that you would be able to break it with hyper movement. So honestly, I really don't think hyper movement is that great of an evasive, because the thing that people mainly love it for is breaking their opponent's stamina when they pull off an ultimate, which you can do with the little burst dash, as I said before. So to me, neither of these evasives are that great. Now again, if I did miss something on them, leave it down below in the comments. These are not evasives that I use. I've always stuck to my one evasive that I feel is probably one of the better evasives in this game that people don't use, and that's energy field. And if you guys wanted me to talk about that in the next video or something like that, let me know down below in the comments. But this is a skill test between hyper movement and time skip tremor pulse, so I will not be getting into energy field today. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I really don't like either of these evasives. I know hyper movement was a popular one at one time, but honestly, what you can break somebody's stamina just by doing the burst dash or burst rush thing and pressing it twice. And on top of that, hyper movement sometimes will miss, leaving you wide open again, just like time skip Tremor Pulse does. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, thank you guys for watching. Continue to leave your suggestions and your votes down below, and that's how we're going to get to the next one. But as always, have a good day. Peace, y'all.